I have 3 viewers, Owen.
Oh shit. That's like the same as last time.
Alright, go ahead, man. You know the drill.
Alright, top right corner we have Valdrox, the pink Terran. And in the bottom left corner we have SHAPE.
SHAPE.
SHAPE. I'm tired. SHAPE. There's no R there. The orange Protoss, who just beat me and is pretty good. Doing well this tournament so far.
Starting off with a 1-0 record.
Yeah, exactly. So this map is interesting, to say the least, in this matchup. I played it about maybe 10 times today, just because a couple of things were happening and I kept losing games on ladder. So, like, for example, Protoss can put gates pretty close to your base, or in their base, and Zealots are really powerful because it's such a short rush distance. It turns out Zealots are really good against SCVs. But that's unlikely to happen because, you know, SHAPE seems like a pretty straight up player.
Well, I mean, this is the best of 3, so you never really know.
That's true, that's true.
But it does look like his first pylon is down his main, so, yeah, and there is the gateway, so it doesn't look like we'll be seeing any kind of prophecy shenanigans, so pretty standard builds for both players here right now.
For sure.
So far.
Yeah. And the other thing that I've been seeing some Protoss do, mainly a player on our team, Cascas, he does this, he'll do his first gateway, he'll drop his Cybernetics core, and then he'll expand and build 2 more gateways. And you'd think that, like, you can just 2-racks it and you'd kill it, but it's actually really hard to hold off. Well, it's really hard to break. So that could be another option for the Protoss here. And the third thing is DTs is actually quite common on this map as well. Just because the short rest distance and people are usually not going for detection so early on. So you can kind of scrape an easy win off a map that's pretty volatile in terms of, you know, what the strategies are.
So it does look like Valdrox has opened up with a 2 racks. No gas right now, so only Marines for now. Probably see him get enough gas to start putting down some tech labs on these barracks. But for right now, just Marines.
Yeah, sure. It'd be super interesting to see if he gets tech lab or if he gets tech lab reactor. Wow, he's going for the 3 racks. Okay. This is pretty. We'll see how this turns out. If SHAPE 1 racks or 1 gate expands, then he could have a problem. But otherwise, I think he's going to be okay here.
Who's SHAPE or Valdrox?
I think SHAPE will be okay as long as he doesn't gate expand. Am I the person that's getting lag? Is that a possibility here?
It doesn't say, but are you doing something? Is that maybe why?
No, I'm not doing anything. But just before the game, I was having a little bit of lag in the loading screen when you invited me.
I don't know. It seems to just be very, very weird. They can't hear us, so I didn't put us as. I only put us as spectators. Oh, so it does look like 1 tech lab is going down. Concussive shells being researched. So with this 3 racks pressure, it looks like he'll probably push out after this next wave of units come out, or maybe after his next Marauder. So yeah, so we'll see here. It does look like SHAPE is opening up with 3 gates. Only 1 gas right now. The second gas is just going down now. Chrono Boost is being researched, so looks like Stalkers will be coming out for the most part. Oh, and there's a robotics facility, so we'll see if he decides to go for an Immortal first, prevent against any Marauders. Or
he also saw all those units come down the ramp there, so he does know it's going to be pressure from the Terran. And he doesn't have his warp cape just finishing now. So yeah, I'm guessing maybe a couple of sentries actually, just to kind of hold off his push. But
unfortunately, he only has 160 gas, so the most he can get by the time his push comes is 2 sentry. So it looks like there's a Zealot, 1 sentry. Oh, and the force field there, but unfortunately, they are still able to get up. I'm getting a little feedback from your end.
Oh, pardon me. There we are.
Okay. So yeah, units from Valdrox being moved up the ramp. It does look like SHAPE has a pretty sizable army to be able to deal with this push. There are not too many Marauders in that mix. There's another Marauder who's catching up with the army right now. Pretty good stutter step from Valdrox to be able to kite around with these Zealots. Only taking a couple of hits there from the Stalkers. But overall, pretty good control by both players. The Immortal is almost done on its way out. Oh, good force field there by SHAPE, able to chop half these units inside his base, able to let these Zealots do some heavy damage to them. And yeah, there's only Marines left now, and the Immortal is out, so SHAPE is in a really good position. It does look like he's going to decide to actually counterattack with this. Ghost Academy is done. There are no ghosts out yet, but he would definitely want to get them out as soon as possible. There's one ghost coming now, but I'm not sure, do ghosts come out with enough energy to EMP or no?
They do not. No, they have to wait around 50 seconds. But that's not too long. And it actually looks like Valdrox has like pretty big army here.
Yeah, and with that bunker going down and another bunker as well, he'll be able to do pretty good job of defending. Now, is it 50 seconds without the upgrade or with the upgrade?
It is only 25 seconds, and that's without the upgrade. With the upgrade, they come out with enough to do an EMP.
Okay, so same is pretty much the same as Infestors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. But they come out with enough for 2 snipes, which is a little bit of an underrated ability, but really, really good against Zealots.
Oh yeah,
does tons of damage. In this position, obviously, the EMP is going to be much better as there's 2 Immortals and 2 Sentries there. EMP is going to be awesome. I mean, and he already has one.
By the time this engagement comes, this second Sentry will have enough for 2 force fields, so he'll have enough for 5 force fields. Oh, actually, there's a 4th Sentry there, so yeah, probably about 7 force fields that he'll be able to use. This bunker, though, nothing in it right now, and just being decimated immediately, taken down. One EMP does go down, really good EMP taking away all the energy from those Sentries, but unfortunately, it's not. I don't think it's going to be enough to hold up this attack, but the Mortals are so strong. Destroying those Marauders, taking them down to Ghosts are going to try and use their silly cannon themselves to try and attack, but as we know, the Ghost attack is not very strong against anything except for light units, and even so much with that. Basically, the Ghosts are made just for their ability to use their spells. A couple more Stalkers being warped in. Zealot and Sentry gonna try and snipe out this orbital command, but not gonna be able to do so. Tanks are on the way, and siege tech is also on the way. Able to force the cancel, or actually able to kill that bunker, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So pretty good job doing a lot of pressure here from the Protoss player, kind of not allowing the Terran player to take his natural, while the Protoss has already established his natural and is in the process of saturating it up. Valdrox is going to take another chance at putting down his orbital command, but there are just a lot of units sitting outside of his base right now. But he does have a lot of units himself. Force field do go down. EMP on his own army, basically. Not really using that EMP well, and it does look like these units are going to be able to just walk right in, and there's the GG from Valdrox. So game 1, Valdrox, SHAPE able to take down Valdrox, being able to hold off the pressure for the 3 racks and counterattack and put on some more pressure.